We're going to be doing some render work, and we're also going to begin an assembly. So one of the first things you need to be aware of in the Fusion environment is that you can switch from design mode to render mode. There are other options on this pull down menu, but today we're just going to focus on the rendering. And once you get in the render mode, you can actually use the setup pull down menu to change your physical material. All right. In this case, we're going to be looking for ASTM A36 steel. So scrolling through all the different types of materials: bronze, iron, platinum, stainless. And the steel choices are quite lengthy, as you would expect. But we want the ASTM A36 steel, which is near the bottom. And once we find that, we will click and drag the ASTM A36 onto our beam, and thereby changing the way our software treats that material. It's not just a display setting, it will actually demonstrate load properties and tests in the future correctly based on the physical properties of this material. At that point in time, we're ready to go back to the design, and we need to prepare some holes today. I will be making a temporary sketch because we want to attach a clip to this surface right here. I'm going to use some temporary geometry snapping to the midpoint. I am going to make a 3 by 2.75 square right there, or rectangle right there. And I'm going to create a hole diameter of 0.75 to match up with my clip holes. And then I'm just going to repeat the workflow with a mirror from the create menu, mirror. Just going to use that circle right there. And my mirror line would be this that snapped to the midpoint. And once I say OK, I no longer need this temporary box that I created, although it might be helpful for me to leave a couple of dimension lines for reference. So I will be leaving those. At that point in time, I am ready to finish my sketch. And then extrude. I want to make sure that I extrude each of these in a negative direction so that it turns red and cuts through the material. That would allow me to accept the clip, and I'm going to save that material. Say OK. I have also gone into the clip and I went ahead and changed the properties on that. I'm going to right click and show the properties. The physical material, ASTM A36. In today's activity, even though I'm just showing the W16 by 40 and the clip, I do ask that you go ahead and turn all of your metal parts to the ASTM A36. Your appearance will look like rough steel, and that is fine. Once you are finished, you don't have to upload a shared public link today, but I do ask that you capture an image of your steel beam with the holes punched in it. Upload that to the hub when you have that image completed. From the file menu, capture image.